Have you ever walked into a place and left feeling tired for no reason? As if something invisible had sucked your energy? If you are a chosen one, you need to understand. There are places in the world that do not match your vibration. And it is not superstition, it is spiritual sensitivity. The chosen ones carry a different light, and because of this, certain environments affect them more strongly. In this video, we will reveal the 5 places that you should avoid at all costs. Places that drain your strength, dull your shine, and take you away from your mission. You've probably noticed that not all environments are neutral, right? Some have a vibration that lifts us up, while others seem to drain us of all our strength. And when you're chosen, this sensitivity is even more intense. What may seem like a commonplace to others can be a real test of your energy. That's why it's essential to learn to recognize these signs before they upset your balance. Throughout this video, we'll explore these places and, more importantly, how to protect yourself from them. Stay with me until the end, because this message can transform your spiritual journey. If you are identifying with every word so far, it is no coincidence. Your soul recognizes the truth, even when your mind is still trying to understand. Take advantage of this moment and leave your like. That way, you show the universe that you are ready to become stronger. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to continue receiving content that feeds your essence. Share it with someone who also feels too much and perhaps never understood why. Light grows stronger when it is shared with other awakened souls. 1. Hospitals and emergency rooms, environments of pain and suffering. Hospitals are places of pain, fear, and goodbyes. Even with all the help and healing they offer, they concentrate dense energies that linger in the air. The chosen ones, being more sensitive, absorb all of this without realizing it. A simple visit can bring anguish, insomnia, or extreme fatigue. If you need to go with protection. Pray beforehand, take a protection stone, or cover yourself with imaginary light. Leave as soon as possible and avoid staying longer than necessary. You have a precious light. Take care of it wisely. Even when we are not sick, just the smell, the sound of the machines, and the expressions of the people in a hospital can affect our emotions. For the chosen ones who feel the world more deeply, all of this can be a real energetic collapse. You may leave there feeling weighed down, sad, without strength, and not even understand why. This happens because the spiritual field of these places is in a constant battle between life and death. And you, with your higher spirit, end up absorbing this invisible tension. Therefore, spiritual balance before and after the visit is essential. Many hospitals carry pain that has been repeated for years in that same space. They are emotional memories, energies of suffering that accumulate and remain trapped in the walls, in the hallways, in the rooms. Even if everything looks clean on the outside, spiritually it can be loaded. The chosen ones, without protection, end up being vulnerable to these invisible marks. A sincere prayer, an herbal bath, or even a moment of silence and deep breathing can help clear this residue. Caring for the soul should be a priority for those who have a high mission. 2. Cemeteries and wakes, open emotional portals. These places are filled with deep emotions, sadness, longing, farewell. For a chosen one, entering a cemetery or wake can open inner portals that they didn't even know existed. Sensitivity to other people's pain makes you carry suffering that isn't even yours. You may leave there with a heavy chest, confused thoughts, and a strange feeling of emptiness. These places are sacred, but they are not neutral. They are full of transitional energy. Avoid going without a real reason and always cleanse yourself spiritually afterwards. Your soul needs lightness to fulfill its mission. Many people think that a wake is just a farewell ritual, but for the chosen ones, it is a truly open energy field. At this time, there is a lot of pain, regret, memories, and even spirits in transition. And all of this circulates through the environment, seeking shelter or understanding. If you are sensitive, you may end up absorbing these energies without realizing it. Suddenly, a weight invades your chest, sad thoughts arise, and even strange dreams appear in the following days. It is not imagination. It is your soul connecting to a more subtle and delicate plane. Cemeteries also carry a silent emotional burden. Each grave holds stories of love, loss, longing, and sometimes deep suffering. When walking through these places, the chosen ones feel vibrations that other people don't even notice. It's not fear, it's spiritual empathy. Your heart connects with pains that are not yours, but that touch your essence. That's why it's important to understand that your sensitivity is not a weakness. It's a gift. But even gifts need to be protected so they don't become burdens. 3. Places with a lot of falsehood, toxic social environments. You know that place where everyone pretends to be fine, but you feel that something is wrong? Parties, gatherings, or even work environments where falsehood dominates. The chosen ones pick up lies in the air. They feel discomfort, anxiety, and often cannot even explain why. This happens because your vibration is incompatible with masks and emotional games. You were born to live with truth, with soul. When you are in environments like that, protect yourself or, if possible, don't even go there. Don't sacrifice your peace for social convenience. It is your most sacred asset. When the chosen ones enter environments full of falsehood, they immediately feel a discomfort that they cannot explain. It's as if the body reacts before the mind even understands. Forced smiles, hidden looks, words that have no truth. All of this weighs on the soul of those who carry light. The feeling of being out of place, of not belonging in that place, is a clear sign that the energy there is not aligned with your essence. And even without any apparent fight, the atmosphere becomes suffocating. This is your spirit asking you to go out and preserve yourself. It is important to remember that the chosen ones easily attract envy, especially from those who live by appearances. Your mere presence, even in silence, bothers those who are disconnected from their own truth. In these situations, it is best to remain calm and not try to fit in. You were not made to please, but to enlighten, and that sometimes requires distance. Silence and authenticity are your strongest weapons in these scenarios. If a place suppresses your inner peace, it does not deserve your constant presence. Respecting your intuition is the first step to protecting yourself. 4. Crowded and chaotic shopping malls, intense collective energy. Crowded shopping malls, noisy fairs, places with a lot of people. Each person carries their own energy, and those who are chosen, unintentionally, absorb it all like a sponge. A simple walk can turn into inexplicable exhaustion. You feel pain in your body, irritation, mental confusion, all because you have been invaded by energies that do not belong to you. The problem is not the place itself, but the excessive stimuli. Whenever possible, choose quieter times, go with a clear purpose, and leave as soon as you have accomplished it. Your energy is worth more than any purchase. Crowded shopping malls act as energy whirlwinds. People walking in a hurry, thoughts racing, consumerist desires and emotions on edge create a chaotic field. The chosen ones, because they have a more open and receptive soul, absorb all of this as if they were human antennas. It is common to feel headaches, sudden fatigue, or even a desire to leave without knowing why. This type of environment demands a lot from your vibration, which tries to stay high amidst the collective emotional noise. And often, without realizing it, you leave there worse than when you arrived. For the chosen ones, places like these aren't just tiring, they're draining. And it doesn't matter how bright or beautiful the place is from the outside. What matters is the kind of energy that circulates there. If you often leave shopping malls or markets feeling heavy, listen to this as a warning. Your sensitivity is showing you that not every place is neutral. The crowd carries anxieties, fears, frustrations, and all of this floats in the air. The more connected to your mission you are, the more you'll realize how much these environments can disconnect you. 5. Homes with constant arguments, charged emotional environments. There are houses that seem dark, even with the lights on. Places where the atmosphere is heavy, where fights are frequent and tension is constant. The chosen ones feel this as soon as they enter. The air seems dense, their heart tightens, their mind wants to escape. Staying too long in such environments drains your soul, makes you sad, without knowing why. Avoid visiting houses where you have felt this discomfort before. And if it is unavoidable, pray before and after, and keep your thoughts elevated. You came to bring light, but you also need to protect yours from those who insist on living in darkness. Homes where there are frequent fights carry a type of heavy energy that settles in objects, walls, and even the air. Even after silence returns, the negative vibration remains there, circulating like an invisible shadow. The chosen ones, because they are emotionally sensitive, pick up on this charge quickly. It is as if the environment sucks out the inner calm and transforms it into restlessness. You walk in and, within minutes, feel anguish, irritation, or sadness without explanation. This is not an exaggeration, it is heightened spiritual perception, and it needs to be taken seriously. These homes are like emotional battlefields, where every argument leaves an energetic mark. And if you are someone who always seeks peace, harmony, and connection with the higher, you will feel like a stranger in hostile territory. As much as you love someone who lives there, it is essential to understand that the environment may be directly affecting your soul. When you need to visit, be emotionally shielded. Use gentle words, breathe deeply, and stay centered. And when you leave, cleanse yourself with prayer, silence, nature, or herbal baths. You are not fragile, you are light, and light needs space to shine. If you felt that these words touched something inside you, it is because your soul is awakening to something greater. Protect your energy as if you were taking care of a rare treasure, because that is what you are. If this video made sense to you, like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content that strengthens your spirit. Leave a comment if you have ever felt something strange in any of these places. Your experience can help other awakened souls who are also seeking understanding. And remember, the chosen ones are not better, but they are responsible for keeping the light on where many have given up seeing.